Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. We are a few minutes earlier than I had this set for, but we are here. We are here. Good morning, good morning. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, listen, DR, mud to the DEA, we got questions. We have questions. We have questions, Madea. We got questions, Madea. We got questions. We're also going to be discussing um oh my goodness. We're also going to be discussing a couple of other things such as the TikToker who was on TikTok live driving and unalive that man. Yeah, we're gonna talk about her. We're gonna talk about Carrie Underwood because see, I've been told y'all about Carrie Underwood, but y'all ain't really want to hear it. That's the problem. I've been told y'all about Carrie Underwood a long time ago, but the people didn't want to hear it. So we're gonna talk about that, and of course, we're gonna talk about some other stories or other things that are happening. Okay. Anyway, anywho, anyhow, let me speak to those that are here thus far. I see you, C. Patterson. I see you. I see you. Good morning. Good morning, Mama Bees. Good morning, Miss Tequila Rose. Good morning, Queen Sag. Good morning, Miss Monet. Good morning, Miss Carla Johnson. All right. If you in the bushes and you wiping the sleep out your eye, I understand. Okay, I understand. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Okay. So we do have a lot to discuss that has happened or that has transpired. Okay. Um I want to say this. I want to start off by saying this. I am so uninterested in Mendices and Yandy. And no, I don't think it vindicates Tamar. We talked about this yesterday, but my thing with Yandy and Mendices, y'all wasn't fooling nobody. That's the problem. Like nobody really thought that y'all had a real bona fide relationship. I don't think anyone was I don't think anyone with a good brain that have been watching Love and Hip Hop, that have been taking in all of the things that have been happening. I don't think anybody with a good brain thinks for a second that Yandy and Mendices is fooling anybody or that we didn't already know what the tea was. Okay. Now, I haven't really commented. I don't think I've ever commented on the fact that I agree with Yandy on not marrying Mendices, especially if he had all that stuff going on. So I'm not really mad, but the fact of the matter is that y'all put up this front to make it look like y'all were married and all this stuff. So anyway, I you know, I guess it is what it is. Hey CC, hey Miss Janetta. Hey. So that's why I say I don't feel no ways about that situation. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so let's get into some things. All right. In sad news, I don't really watch Big Brother, but they are saying Big Brother alum Mickey Lee passed away yesterday at the age of 35 after suffering multiple cardiac arrest. The family does confirm this. Um, it says that heartbreaking news is coming out of the reality TV world. Mickey Lee, a former cast member of Big Brother, has passed away at the age of 35. According to reports, Mickey died on Thursday evening after suffering multiple cardiac arrests. That was Christmas Day. Her family confirmed the devastating news the following day in a statement shared on Instagram. With profound sadness, the family of Mickey Lee announces her transition on Christmas in the early evening. The statement read, Mickey became a fan favorite during her time on Big Brother. She will be remembered for the joy that she brought unto the lives of so many, for the genuine connections that she formed both on and off screen. Her love ones shared earlier this week. New news surfaced that Mickey had been hospitalized with limited and was listed as a critical but stable condition after experiencing a series of cardiac arrests. A GoFundMe was created to help with medical and recovery expenses. In their final message, her family thanks supporters for the overwhelming love, prayers, and support, and asks for privacy as they grieve. Mickey Mickey's light legacy and impact will never be forgotten, the statement concluded. Okay. I hate to hear that. I hate to hear that. I didn't watch Big Brother, so I don't really know who she is. But prayers to her family. I hate to hear that. I did see multiple people like Kempire, and I saw a couple of other blogs post about her being sick. So again, prayers out to the family. I hate to hear that. That is like really, really sad to hear. Really sad to hear. All right. So, you know, I'm gonna wait to get to that one because I want to cuss real bad with that one. So I'm gonna wait till I'm at least 15, 20 minutes in. Okay. Cause I wants to cuss about this one. I wants to cuss about this one real bad. Okay, real bad. Yo, I don't know if y'all have been over there on Jennifer Hudson's um Instagram page, but baby, her gift that she got from her son was so dope. Her son, so in the video, I won't play the video because that's their property. I ain't trying to play with nobody over there. Okay. In the video, her son is walking. They're walking into a room, and he calls everybody, tells everybody to come in. She starts singing this song about love, and come to find out, they were singing the song together at one point, but he did no longer want to sing it with her because he created something that was like a video of him doing this in the studio. It's like really cute. If y'all don't follow Jennifer Hudson, and you want to see it, just go over to her Instagram page and check it out. I thought it was really dope. I think moments like that, that's what the holidays are about. Sharing moments like that. That's what brought me so much joy on Christmas Day, seeing so many people laughing and just still getting back to family, still getting back to the origins of what our ancestors really taught us. I think it's so dope to see. And y'all may call me corny for that, and it is what it is, but before my grandmother passed away, before my mother passed away, we had such a well-knit family. And now we don't even see each other. Like, unless it's a funeral, unless it's a wedding, and ain't nobody really getting married. And if they is getting married, they not having big weddings anymore. So it's so crazy how life just goes on. Life just goes on, and you get away from those beautiful moments. And so to see that, I thought it was super dope. So again, if you're not following Jennifer Hudson and you want to see that, um head over to her Instagram page after we get done here, of course, and check it out. Hey Jay Parrish, hey Miss Brianna, hey Nitwit, hey Kay Calloway, hey JM Lee, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome on in, welcome on in. It's also in the shade room too. All right, so a British comedian, London Hughes, claims that she was bullied by two reality stars while filming Eat, Slay, and Love. And in case if y'all don't know, Eat, Slay, and Love was a limited series that was on Peacock that featured Nivea, Eva Marcel, and Tammy Rivera. Okay. So basically, she's doing that number game where put down a number if you've ever had such and such happen, or put down a number if but that. Okay, whatever. Let's listen to it, y'all. I think it's just like a minute. No, it's 2 minutes and 45 seconds, y'all.
Oh my god, my hair. Okay. Put a finger down if you got paid six figures to go on vacation and have it filmed for a TV show, and you were told by the producers that you would be going away with female comedians that you know. But when you showed up at the airport, you found out that you were going away with two reality TV stars and an R&B legend, all of which you've never met before a day in your life. Put a finger down if, while on this vacation, before the cameras started rolling, the two reality TV stars started bullying you and called you a whore, a trick, ghetto, said you were anti-black, called you a Karen, said you'd fucked half of LA, said you weren't funny, said you were full of shit, and that you weren't allowed to say the N word because it wasn't your word to say.
Girl, they said all that.
If you told the producers that these reality TV stars were bullying you, but they told you to ignore it and to pretend that you were all friends for the sake of the show. Put a finger down if
I hate this funeral music.
The R&B legend had your back throughout the whole thing and picked up on the bullying and supported you through it. Put a finger down if you cried every day to the producers and they did nothing. Put a finger down if one of the reality TV stars told you that there's things that you said that would get you fucked up in Baltimore, and you took that as a threat. That person then came at you in a Sprinter van off camera, and instead of the producers helping, they decided to film it for entertainment. Put a finger down if
Tammy is from Baltimore, I think, right?
Disorder, which is like a lesser form of PTSD. Put a finger down if you then decided that you cannot continue doing the show because you were getting bullied and nobody was doing anything about it. So you called your agents, and that's who you're on the phone to while you run through the streets of Vietnam to get away from these people. And your agents come and fly you back to England because you were being bullied. Put a finger down if after the show you refuse to do any press or speak to anybody from the show apart from the R&B legend who you really enjoy, and you will never ever talk about this show ever again. Put a finger down if you understand that you're not a reality TV star, you have a career, you have TVs and movies coming out, you've got more to lose than any of these women, and you will not be in the comments participating and entertaining in any shenanigans. And we're done.
Okay, now listen. What's up, Harold? What to do? What to do? What to do? Listen. Now, this is very interesting to me. So again, this show was on Peacock. Okay, it was a limited series. It had Nivea. Nivea is the R&B legend she's talking about. When she say Baltimore, because I think Tammy is from Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken, she's talking about Tammy Rivera. Now, I don't know where Eva comes into play, but Eva was also there, and she was on Housewives, so she is speaking about her when she says other reality stars. She says 2 reality stars and a R&B legend. Okay. Now, she says that she was told that she was going on a trip. She was getting paid 6 figures to go on a trip with some other comedians from London, I guess, or whatever she said. She said she thought she was going with some other comedians, but when she got there, she realized that she was with Nip. Time Out Sports Podcast. I'm not doing this with you. Good morning, though. Good morning. Why you trying to throw shade early in the morning? You ain't even spoke, child. Come in here throwing shade at the queen, Nivea. Maybe that's an R&B legend to her. She not from Brown. She not from over here. Time I supposed to don't do that lady like that. So this person that's speaking, she's a British comedian. So again, she thought she was going on a trip with amongst some other comedians, and come to find out, she went with Nivea and Eva and Tammy Rivera. So she said, I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna let y'all hear it again. Because y'all gotta hear what she said. She said she was bullied by them. Okay. She said that somebody called her all kind of. Oh my god! I was just wondering, did whoever said this? If Tammy said it, because she said somebody said you wouldn't make it if you was in Baltimore. If Tammy said it, Tammy said all that in one breath. She didn't run out of breath when she said that. Listen to it one more time, y'all. Listen to it, y'all. I don't think y'all was listening the first time. Listen to it. And Time Out Sports Podcast, you better still be here listening to it too. Since you trying to do Nivea.
Perfect it down if you got paid six figures to go on vacation and have it filmed for a TV show, and you were told by the producers that you would be going away with female comedians that you know. But when you showed up at the airport, you found
Not female comedians, you know. Not they tricked her. Hey, Mocha, drop. What it do? What it do? They tricked her that bad. Child. They tricked her that bad. Maga from Zion. Let's keep going.
out that you were going away with two reality TV stars and an R&B legend, all of which you've never met before a day in your life. Put a finger down if, while on this vacation, before the cameras started rolling, the two reality TV stars started bullying you and called you a whore, a trick, ghetto, said you were anti-black, called you a
whore, a trick, and ghetto. Whoa. Oh my God. She said that one of them called her a whore, a trick, and said she was ghetto. And said she was anti-black. A whore, a trick, ghetto, and anti-black. Let me say it one more time. A whore, a trick, anti-black, and ghetto.
Karen, said you
And a Karen.
fucked off of LA, said you weren't funny,
And you effed off in LA and you ain't funny.
said you were full of shit,
And you full of shit.
and that you weren't allowed to say the N word because it wasn't your word to say.
And you can't say nigga because you wasn't allowed to say it.
Put a finger down if you told the producers that these reality TV stars were bullying you, but they told you to ignore it and to pretend that you were all friends for the sake of the show. Put a finger down if
Now, girl, I'm gonna have to go watch the show because I don't know why you giving. I don't know why I thought you was like some bartender on the show or something like that. No shade, no tea. I didn't think she was like. I'm gonna have to go watch the show and see what she talking about because I didn't know no other person was on the show. Like maybe the ladies just headline the show because we know them. But I'm gonna have to go watch the show, child, because girl, what?
while filming the show, the R&B legend had your back throughout the whole thing and picked up on the bullying and supported you through it. Put a finger down if you cried every day to the producers and they did nothing. Put a finger down if one of the reality TV stars told you that there's things that you said that would get you fucked up in Baltimore, and you took that as a
And she talking about Tammy Rivera getting effed up and talking about getting effed up in Baltimore because you didn't say some stuff you ain't got no business saying, lady. Wow.
threat. That person then came at you in a Sprinter van off camera, and instead of the producers helping, they decided to film it for entertainment. Put a finger down if after that altercation you got diagnosed with adjustment disorder, which is like a lesser form of PTSD. Put a finger down if you then decided that you cannot continue doing the show because you were getting bullied and nobody was doing anything about it. So you called your agents, and that's who you're on the phone to while you run through the streets of Vietnam to get away from these people. And your agents come and fly you back to England because you were
You know, okay. We are learning more about a crash that killed. Uh-oh. Uh, uh, little lady, little sugar mama, little baby. Okay. I gotta watch the show because I don't know what you're talking about, and to be completely honest, I'm not saying she ain't telling the truth, because again, I ain't watched the show, so I ain't know if she telling the truth or if she telling a lie, a bald faced lie. I don't know. But um these are some serious allegations that you're putting out here. And Brianna, you watched the show? She was on the show. She was over the top, but she did get bullied. Hey Terry, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Uh, So you watched the show, so they was bullying her on the show? Why is it just not coming out that she was bullied on the show? She definitely trying to get ahead of something. I think it's weird. That show been on too. That show like 2 years old. I watched it a couple of years ago, but the show was whack. That's what I thought, because they didn't even do a lot of promo and press for the show or nothing like that, because we didn't even know nothing about it until after it was on for a while. But anyway, this is what the lady is saying. I would have to watch the show again to see her on there, to see what capacity she was on there, because I thought the show was just based off of Nivea, Tammy Rivera, and Eva. That's what I thought, and I thought that they would just the way it say eat, laugh. What it say? Eat, slay, and love. And I thought that's what they doing on that, eating and okay, whatever. Anyway, that's that on that. Now let me cuss this bastard out. First, before I do that, let me get the Carrie Underwood. Let me get the Carrie Underwood. Let me get the Carrie Underwood, and then I'm gonna circle back around to this man. No, let me do this man, then I'm gonna do Carrie Underwood. Okay, so y'all, this 34-year-old New York man, Marquise Utsi, your name just sounds disgusting, has been arrested. Sorry if you got that last name, but has been arrested and charged following allegations involving a 12-year-old boy he reportedly met through a dating app. I'm sick. I'm sick of this. Yeah. According to Folk County District Attorney's Office, the suspect is accused of going to the child's home while his parents were away and actually assaulting him. Prosecutors further alleged that he demanded money from the child afterwards. How in the do you demand money from a 12-year-old child that you just got through actually assaulting? Bitch, you're moving like you're dealing with somebody of a certain age. What do you expect from a 12-year-old, you sick bitch? Oh, don't none of y'all got me on no speakerphone, because stuff like this, y'all know, really, really grinds my gears. What in the hell are you getting out of a 12-year-old boy? As if a 12-year-old boy has a job. What are we talking about? Then you brave enough to pull your ass up at that man, at that little boy mama and dad's house, at his parents' house. What? And the dating app is confusing too, because how is the little boy on the dating app? I don't know. You 12 years old. You is not old enough to be on nothing. Now that's another thing. But and we do know that kids can get on them things because they lie all day, every day, which is why they doing these verification things now. But this is absolutely insane. So he has been charged with R word, robbery, actual abuse, and endangering the welfare of a child. Endangering the welfare of a child. Oh, you didn't have to delete that message, IPV. It don't bother me. Do I not like Tyler Perry? We'll get there in a minute. You'll understand by and by. He ain't say nothing disrespectful. I don't care. What are you gonna do? Check me because if I don't like Tyler Perry, or if I do, what are you gonna do? Nothing. So that was nothing. Anyway, I'm really having a hard time understanding I also just don't understand. I don't understand all this free coochie out here, all this free dingling and booty hole out here, and y'all want to go around with some kids. I will never understand it. I just will never understand it. What in y'all sick ass mind do y'all get off on messing with children? I don't understand that. I will never understand that. A 12-year-old boy cannot offer you a thing. I don't know. I don't lock his ass up, and then I hope they get justice down there in the jail. I will never understand it. I just will never understand it. Even the people that violated me, I will never understand it. Hey, good morning, Miss Tiffany. I'll never get it. That is insane. Then I'm also seeing these men. I don't know if this is a new trend going around. I don't know what this is, but this is some sick stuff. But seeing people exposing themselves in the stores and then on the trains and stuff. Have y'all seen them videos? I don't know if this some new sick y'all got going on, where people are getting on a train and dropping their drawers and uh 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 going in Walmart and listen, I know that there are some perverted people out here. I don't have no respect for people who do that. I don't. I'm sorry. I really don't get folk doing that. I think it is sick. I think it is disgusting and it is a damn crime and you need to be locked all the way up for it. I'm not one of them gays that like that kind of stuff. I don't like that. I think you need to. I think you deserve whatever happened to you. I don't care what community it comes from. I don't care if it comes from the heterosexual community. I don't mean to call y'all no community or nothing like that. But I don't I don't I don't like it when straight folk do it, and I sure don't like it when our community do it. I don't like none of that. You ain't got to be playing in public. You can take your horny ass on to the house, and if you ain't got no house and you ain't got no money for no hotel room, or you then you don't need to be hunching. That's the way I see it. So if you get caught, you get caught, and you need to go to jail. Sorry, that's just the way I feel about it. I don't like it. It be kids and it just be stuff out in public, and y'all just willy nilly just whipping it out, just showing everybody. Just I mean, and I watched this black man do it, and you could tell he was having some sort of episode or something. And these gang of white men, see, that's why you shouldn't be doing stuff like that, because this gang of white men literally beat the shit out of them. But what can you say? What can you say about a gang of white men beating up on a black man for exposing himself in public where there's children around? What can you say? Absolutely nothing. You can't say nothing. Because the problem is while I'm watching this video, I'm watching the black folks stand around and just look. You not saying nothing. You covering your daughter's eyes instead of being a man and standing up to the man if you think what he doing is wrong. I'm just saying it didn't have to take the white man to do it, is what I'm saying. The black man should have stepped in immediately. But instead, because y'all didn't step in and because he was being extremely perverted, the white man had to show up and do what they did. It's sick. It's sick. It's sick. I don't like it. Go to jail. I have not seen that trend, but when I was 19, a man just randomly exposed his peen to me in the parking lot. I was traumatized and I was also scared. Yeah, that stuff is disgusting, it's scary, and you need to be charged for it. You do. You do. You do. Okay? You do. Y'all leave babe, whatever this child name is, y'all leave them on in here. Y'all leave them right on in here. Okay? Because you're gonna learn to enjoy my show. This is my damn show. Harold, y'all can leave them in here. You're gonna enjoy my damn show. You're here, right? You're here. You're gonna learn to take a seat back in the vestibule back there. Sit your ass down and act like you got some goddamn home training over here in my house. Okay? Just want to let you know you're here. Okay? You're here. Sit back there, sit your ass back there, and act like you got some sense. All right. Now, again, I think this stuff is sick, and I don't. Like I said again, I don't know if it's a trend. I don't know what it is, but I have seen over the last couple of days, I have seen so many videos on Twitter and TikTok where people are exposing themselves, and I'm just like, this is sick to me. What? But anyway, they are absolutely, 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 absolutely needing to jump in and solve problems like this. If you're around, you should do something about it. Like I said, I don't think the white man needed to step in if the black man wasn't standing around looking dumb. Anyway, moving on. So I did see this as well. This is absolutely sad. So a Florida man took the life of his wife, pow his stepdaughter earlier this week before ending his own life over a disagreement about an NFL game, authorities reported. Jason Kennedy, 47, ended his life hours after the tragic incident where he unalived his wife, Crystal Kennedy, or Kenny, I'm sorry, Kenny, not Kennedy, but Kenny, on December the 22nd, according to Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd during a press briefing. The sheriff explained that the altercation began when Crystal suggested that Jason turn off the NFL game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts. After having been drinking, things escalated, leading to Crystal instructing her 12-year-old son to call 911. The boy bolted to a neighbor's house after he heard gunfire. When deputies arrived, they found Crystal Kenny dead, along with a 13-year-old girl who had been pow in the shoulder and in the face. Thankfully, she is recovering in the hospital over a damn NFL game. Over an NFL game. Man, mental illness and all of these things. This stuff is real. Because what in the hell? Wow. 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 Okay, let's get over here to Carrie Underwood, Maga tail. So I had been told y'all about Carrie Underwood back when Jamal Roberts was on American Idol. Okay. I told y'all some of the stuff that she made, like folks was saying, "Oh, y'all are digging too deep into this." When she named her, was it a goat or a lamb? It was some kind of animal she named after Jamal Bryant. I mean, I said Jamal Bryant, Jamal Roberts. Okay, she named the goat. I think it was a goat. She named the goat Jamal. Not only was she being super, 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 super duper shady, then when she did that, talking about it was a compliment. No, whore, that's not a compliment. We know exactly what you're trying to say. Number one, I don't think Carrie Underwood ever liked Jamal Roberts' voice. I'm being completely honest with y'all. I think what she had to do was part of her contract, part of her job. But I think, and y'all could say I'm overthinking it and I don't care. But I think what she was trying to say when she said something, when she posted that photograph of her farm and that she posted that picture of that goat and called it Jamal. I knew she was trying to say something by his voice, number one. She was definitely trying to say something by him being black. And the third thing she was trying to say, mm, I don't think y'all really ready for this conversation, especially in the black community. Because we love calling each other, and if you don't do it, then I'm not talking to you. But we love to call each other like animals and stuff. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, them Scots will always be um wide back silverbacks, okay? Always to me. Okay. I get it. And you probably could say this is a double standard. This is very hypocritical for you to say. But I notice that whenever we do certain things, I think that these folks on the outside think they got permission to do the same shit to you. And so we not gonna sit up here and act like her calling him a goat and you not saying it as in the greatest of all time. That's not what you saying. And we know you not. You are a tired MAGA whore, and we know you're not saying we know you're not saying it in that way. Come on now, y'all. Y'all know, y'all know what Carrie Underwood was trying to say. And that's why your farm over there is suffering. And I hope everybody take you through there. Whoever, whatever is going on, because you was over there crying and stuff, I hope they take you right on through there. Thank you, Harold. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We know exactly what she was trying to say. You was not trying to call him the GOAT. That's why she kept saying, oh, it was a compliment. It was a compliment. Or I called you out then. You are a racist. And then not only that, when you was required to take that picture with Jamal, you waited. You waited good, girl. We paid attention to you on that TV screen. And them people got that video. They slowed that video down. And if you don't believe me, head over to TikTok or you can find my video on Carrie Underwood here on the thing. But what sparked this is the fact that Don Lemon had posted yesterday or the day before yesterday that he didn't know Carrie Underwood was MAGA. Because Carrie Underwood was singing about Obamacare. They was throwing shots at Obamacare. Um, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't know she was MAGA." Don, I've been clocked that gal. I've been clocked her tired ass. I've been clocked her. We been clocked her. We been clocked her racist ass. I don't care what none of y'all say. See, Jamal, he can't go in on her. His team can't go in on her because y'all, you know, with that American Idol stuff, you still be under contract for a minute. So, even after you win. So this to me, I just absolutely when she refused to shake Kamala's hand, absolutely, you sick whore. And then my thing is all of y'all people that kept telling me that I was wrong back then, y'all owe me an apology. Because I told y'all about that white woman and y'all said and said, no, I don't think no, I told y'all about her. We know where she stands. We know exactly where she stands. And she should not be in that seat over there on she should not be in that seat over there on American Idol. She just shouldn't. She shouldn't. So that's what sparked the conversation about Carrie Underwood. But I've been clocked and I've been told you about her. Carrie voted against her own interests. She prioritized hate. Absolutely. She is a MAGA nut. Okay? She is a MAGA nut. We know who you are, girl. We know exactly who you are. And we've been them peeped you. And again, when the folks were calling her out, about her Jamal Roberts reference and all of that other stuff, folks was saying, "Nah, that's not what that is." She calling him the GOAT. She saying he the greatest of all time. I don't see nothing wrong with what she said. She gave that's the point. Y'all can't take constructive criticism. No, that's not what that was about. That's not what that was about. Y'all not gonna piss on my leg and tell me it's raining outside. That's what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna gaslight me into thinking something different. You just not gonna do it. Mm-mm. And matter of fact, Carrie wasn't my pick to win American Idol her season either. I voted listen, listen. Carrie can go kick rocks. She can chew on some rocks. You do whatever she want to do. But girl, we peeped you. We peeped you. We peeped you. We've been new about you. All right, so let's get into this TikToker, y'all. Okay, so there's this TikToker by the name of Tyme. Okay, now you not supposed to go live from the car over there on the TikTok. Hey DK, hey everybody, welcome, 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 welcome on in the room. So you're not supposed to go live while you driving over there on TikTok. Okay, so this TikToker by the name of Tyme um was driving and she unalived a man. Okay, she unalived him, or she hit a man and he passed away. Okay, and so she was recently arrested and charged for his unaliving. So here we go. Now she was arrested. Now she has been released on bond. The man was 59 years old. Okay, and she was on live stream driving, and she struck him. Okay. Now Tyme has been released on bond with strict conditions, but prosecutors are fighting to keep her confined under her trial until her trial. I'm sorry, calling her a danger to the public. She is a danger to the public because you whatever you was doing, it could have waited. It could have absolutely waited. It could have waited. A Lake County judge ruled Friday that the TikToker real name Tanisha McCarthy Rutan could go home with a curfew, be barred from driving, and restricting from using social media outside her residence. Oh wow. Prosecutors argue that those measures aren't enough, saying that Tyme's alleged actions show that she's too risky to be out before trial. In court filings, they detailed the November crash that unalived 59-year-old Darren Lucas, claiming that she was live streaming to 14 viewers. 14 viewers. For, 1 4. Uno Quattro. 14 viewers. 14 viewers. Girl, you deserve whatever you get. 14. When she ran a red light and struck the man, then posed an incredible wait a minute. Then posed an incredible risk to every driver and pedestrian by continuing forward. They added that her distracted driving led to a preventable death of Darren Lucas, calling her conduct selfish. Authorities also noted that her 7-year-old grandson Her 7-year-old grandson was in the car and pointed to past arrests, including an alleged DUI and driving with a suspended license. A preliminary hearing is set for June the 27th. Y'all push that shit up. What is we sitting back here waiting June the 27th? Why are we waiting that long? Push that up. Okay, she need whatever she get. You didn't have to unallow that man because you didn't have to be on TikTok live, girl, to 14 viewers. That man literally lost his precious life to you live streaming in the car to 14 viewers. Yeah, you deserve whatever you get. hmm You deserve whatever you get. Cheering in the car, everything. E- uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, let's get over here to Tyler Perry. Let's get over here to Tyler Perry. I don't have a lawsuit yet, y'all. But Tyler Perry and Lionsgate has been hit with a $77 million Christmas Day actual assault suit from a Medea's Halloween actor. Failed money grab, Perry's lawyer says. Okay, so let's get into it, honey. A vivid $77 million actual assault and actual battery lawsuit against Tyler Perry, filed by the same lawyer behind a similar action earlier this year, is just more of the same in search of a payout claims that betrayed Medea's star high profile attorney. Having recently failed in another matter against Mr. Perry, the very same lawyer has now made yet another demand for more than a from more than a decade ago, which will also be a failed money grab. Alex Shapiro said today. mm, mm. Alex Shapiro said today. Alex Shapiro. mm, of the big bucks jury trial seeking claims from Mario Rodriguez against Perry and Boo, a Medea's Halloween distributor, Lionsgate. Superior, who has successfully repped Alec Baldwin, Jay Z, and many A-listers over the years with a slugger's approach, is certainly putting forth the narrative of how he wants the Jonathan DeLash represented Rodriguez Los Angeles Superior Court case to go down in flames. There is no denying that Rodriguez's suit is similar in tone and format to the ongoing $260 million actual assault or actual harassment and assault suit initially filed in June in LA by the Oval actor Derek Dixon against Perry. At the same time, there is no denying that Rodriguez's 23-page complaint filed December the 25th is full of potentially damning text messages, screen grabs, and remarks about oral X and other suggestive conversations from an allegedly predatory Perry. Oh, wow. There are also apparent cringy proclamations by the filmmaker, like, you know, Mario, I'm not a bad person to know and to have in your corner, forcing on fo- for, f- focusing on making of Boo, and a number of secret meetups, such as a November the 14th, 2018 Beverly Hills dinner at Maestro Steakhouse to discuss more potential roles for model Rodriguez that saw a cameo of sorts from John Cena. The complaint also full graphics of specific details. Now, Mr. Perry, Jesus, Mr. Perry reached onto Mr. Rodriguez's underwear and grabbed his PP. The filing exclaims of an alleged assault 8 years ago. Mr. Perry was making actual moaning noises and saying stay here, while he pressed his body against Mr. Rodriguez and continued to grab his pee. Jesus. Capping off that alleged incident, the filing claims that Mr. Perry stuffed $5,000 in Mr. Rodriguez's pocket, as the slightly inebriated Rodriguez was waiting for an Uber to take him from Mr. Perry's house. Other alleged attempts by Perry to offer Rodriguez financial security on screen roles for what the plaintiff understands to be sex followed up to 2024, claiming PTSD, psychological, emotional, and economic injuries from Perry's alleged actions toward him. Rodriguez, who did play a very good looking college student in 2016's Boo, a lawyer, and lawyer Delash have hauled Lionsgate into this as well. This is interesting to me. Um, I did see TMZ release the picture of the guy. Okay, it's now I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's always somebody that I don't think we be expecting to hear from. Um, because he was in the background, y'all, and I mean background. Like he was like, y'all got to go over to TMZ and actually see the picture. But he was in the background. Again, I'm not saying that the man lying, because I don't really think all these people could be lying. We've had 4 people come out and say different things. 5 people at this point. Walter been telling the same story for years about Tyler Perry. We heard, I mean, he didn't put a name on it, but we heard what Christian Keys had to say. We heard what Derek Dixon had to say, along with that $260 million lawsuit. We heard what this man is saying, and I forgot about that other guy who filed an EEOC complaint and is coming after Tyler Perry for knowing about what the other guy did. So listen to me, and listen to me good. I think that this situation is going to end up like Diddy's situation. And what I mean by that is, once one person sees somebody filing a lawsuit, they're going to all start singing like birds. They're going to all start humming the same tune. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if this is not the last one. I'm just saying. I think that what this is going to be is just going to be another trickle effect, just like it was for Diddy, where one lawsuit comes out, Cassie filed that one lawsuit, and after that, it's like a trickle effect. I think that's going to be the same thing for Tyler Perry. Um, Now I will say, if this is true, $5,000, Tyler Perry, that's a burger to you. Let's just call it what it is. $5,000 is a burger for you, a steak. Okay, I'm sure you don't go to many restaurants and your bill is less than $5,000. Okay, I'm just saying, we know you eat good. We know you do the things well. Okay, and I don't. I $5,000 to try to keep somebody hush is kind of crazy to me. I'm just saying, and you do have to put some more in my pocket now, Tyler. I'm just saying. Okay. But all bull crap aside, there's a video of this young man on Instagram where he's pretty much saying like, "Hey, this happened to me. I didn't come out and say anything, and I wish I could have, or I wish I would have, because maybe if I did, I could have saved some people from this happening to them." And again, y'all, I don't know what to think. I want to watch all this stuff play out. If it goes to court, I just want to see it play out. Okay. I haven't seen this particular lawsuit, so I don't know what evidence is here. We know when we read over Derek Dixon's lawsuit, they had text messages where allegedly Tyler Perry was saying stuff, sending pictures and stuff like that. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This is not good though. This is not good. This is not good. And I don't know whether to take what people were saying, because people were saying that Fantasia was coming out and I guess speaking on behalf of Tyler Perry. Listen, one thing I don't do, I don't knock people for coming out and speaking up for people that they know. I don't. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, I think timing is everything. And I think that this information about this lawsuit had just came out. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Again, I think it's a timing thing when it comes to Fantasia and her post. Madea, your name keep coming back bike up. You going to go to jail, sir. Keep on with the foolery, and you better be careful, and you'll find your tail in a Rico. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that the man is guilty, because again, I ain't seen none of the evidence. So I ain't saying that the man is guilty. What I am saying is you might want to be careful. Hey, IPV. You might just want to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because all of these, and I find that if you move this way, Tyler Perry, this is real sloppy. It's real sloppy for somebody who got a lot of money. Can we call it what it is? And again, I don't know if it's true. Hey, Mia, I don't know if I spoke, but I think this is sloppy. I really do. I think this is sloppy. If any of this stuff is true, it's sloppy. Leave them white women alone. That's all I have to say. That too. That too, because it's like I don't know. He to me he just moving real sloppy, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And again, I don't know what to believe because I haven't heard or seen the evidence. But what I will say is if Tyler Perry is doing any of these things, y'all, he got to be called out because it's absolutely wrong. That's just the fact of the matter. I don't care who it is. You can say somebody don't like somebody. That's far from the truth when it comes to Tyler Perry, actually. You know what I'm saying? It's far from the truth when it comes to Tyler Perry. I love Tyler Perry work. I know a lot of people don't, but I actually do. There are some things that I just be like, now Tyler Perry, you just keep shit going on, but I still turn the TV on and watch it. You know what I'm saying? So again, and I like the spaces that he opened for people or the opportunities that he give to people. So again, I can't say that he did or didn't do any of this stuff, but from the optics and from these complaints and from what we see, it doesn't look good. Okay. Exactly. He don't have to he don't got to do none of that. Okay. I'm sure he got somebody that he can call on the phone and can get somebody round there to suck on the peen or do whatever you want them to do, Tyler. Okay. You can grope them all you want to because it's warranted. Tyler Perry, I'm sure just based off of your status, sir, there are men that you could get that you are attracted to that you could pay their way. You don't got to do it to nobody that don't want it. Huh? I know that there are men out there that are probably your type that you could get just based on your money alone. And that ain't no shade, no tea. Okay? This is why I don't understand. Child, if them Republicans can go to all these conventions and Turning Point USA and shut down Grinder, sir, I know you can find you a man that wants all of your meat and all of your bread basket, whatever you like. Shout out to Larry. Whatever you like. I don't know what you like, but that's another one of your issues. If any of this stuff is true, you might as well just come on out and go on and claim your what you like, sir. I mean, you got to prove nothing to us, but I'm just saying these people ain't gonna stop coming out. I don't think. Like I said, I think that this is gonna be a trickle down effect. This is the third person that has come out within 1 year. Actually, it's been less than a year. It ain't been but what, 6 damn months, 7 months. So to me, again, I just think it's wild. And so I just hope and pray. Mm-mm. That's why I don't do the pink meat. Mm-mm. Can't do the pink meat. No, 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 no. Keep it. Keep it. Mm-mm. Good morning, Miss Felicia. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, he could have, listen, one for every hour on the hour. The problem is he doesn't want to claim his true self. Nobody care. You like what you like. Exactly. Exactly. You can come on around here. We'll accept you, Uncle Tyler. We'll accept you. You ain't got to be playing around with these men. They don't want to be played around with. We'll accept you over here, Unc. Huh? We'll accept you over here, Unc. Wait a minute. Now I understand it. I can't say they coming on loud. But anyway. They think the whites will be quieter than the black ones, and it fails every time. It failed every time. Cause Tyler, you come around here and give me a good coin, I won't say a mumbling word. Sure won't. Listen. You can pick me up. You do whatever you want to do. Nah, this is really serious, y'all. This is really serious. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you don't gotta do. I just don't feel like you gotta do this to people who don't want it. You just don't. Shoot, yeah, exactly. Shannon Sharp is again another prime example because you going out there after them. You going out there after them white girls, and they gonna get you in trouble every time. Monique sat there and told you to leave them white girls alone. She told you. She told you, Monique. No, you need to listen. She told you. I'm just saying, DK, because he ain't got to do this to nobody unwarranted. Honey, what do you want? Do you want a lap dance? What you trying to get? What you trying to do? Yeah, like you don't have to be out here messing with these folk that don't want to be messed with. It's just too many people out here. And again, you this is where Tyler Perry is messing up. And this just ain't smart. You gotta stop messing with your talent. Huh? You got to stop doing this with your talent. You got to stop seeking after people because this is how they're going to come after you. Basically, what you doing is you using your wealth, your power, and you using everything in your might to get these men to be a part of something that you're doing, whether it's a movie, a show, whatever. And then you try to get extremely close to them. And this is where you effing up. And then when something don't go that person's way quite naturally, the first thing that they're going to do is get back at you in some sort of way. I'm just saying, if any of this is true, this is how that stuff works. When you continue to bring someone along the way, expecting something different in your head from what they're expecting, then you bring them on to a movie, then they piss you off because they don't want to have sex with you or they don't want to do what you want them to do, and then you cut them off, you cut off the finances, you cut off everything, and then they feel some sort of way. They're going to get back. I just want people to be honest about it, the reality of it. Just be honest about the reality. That's the reality of it. You are connecting with people who you deem attractive. You bring them on, you give them a job, and you think because you gave them a job, you can get close to them. You think because you gave them a job and can get close to them, you think that now they gives you the right of way to approach these people in any kind of way. And then it backfires on you because you have hired them to do a job at the same time you allegedly messing with them, and the two just don't mix together. That's why they tell you don't what is it? Don't fraternize on the job. Don't do you ain't got to do because it don't work. It don't work. It always ends up in a fallout. And so again, if and again, I don't have a guilty plea for him. I don't have a not guilty plea because again, I wasn't there and I don't know if anybody I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just saying the part that is going to get Tyler in a lot of trouble if any of this is true is you hiring people to do a job because you find them attractive and we all know that that's what Tyler Perry does because he has a pattern. Hello, all of the men in the have and the have nots, all of the men in what's the other show? Y'all already know. All the men in his plays, all the men were all muscled up, shined up, everything. He has a type. He has a type, and we get it. But getting close to these people because you find them attractive to give them a job and then later on play with them in their face, I just think it ain't right. It ain't cool. And to be honest, it don't even matter what color they are if that's the case. You shouldn't be doing it to nobody. And again, I ain't saying that Tyler Perry did anything because I wasn't there. But I'm just saying, you have a type, you have something that you feel you need to get. And again, you hire these people based on the thoughts of as long as I keep offering them a job, as long as I keep offering them this coin, they gonna give me whatever I want. And that's not how that should be. That's not how that should be at all, Tyler. Yeah, DB, especially all the Queen Men. Yeah, all these shows, they got all kinds of stuff. So you just can't be doing that. Like I don't like that. Um and you inviting these people to your house and what you can do and what you can't do. No. Tyler Perry. I'm telling you, if this stuff is true, sir, you got to be held accountable for it because it ain't right. It just ain't right. Right? It is harassment. It's harassment all the way. No one owes it to the boss to keep their secrets, even if. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But stop hiring these people that you done lusted after. Give them a job. Try to get close to them. Invite them over to the house. Try to get close to them. Then turn around, put your hands all in their drawers and stuff, and then expect them to keep it quiet because, again, but I'm just saying the way that this operates and the way that this works is typically when something does not go someone's way. And I'm not saying it makes them disgruntled. I'm saying the natural mind is going to revert back to trying to get you in some sort of way, which is typically why people take so long to come out about being victims. So, Tyler, start getting close to these people and giving them a job like that. You need to start hiring people that I don't know. Tyler, listen, it just sounds like a bunch of sick shit around there. And you need to tighten up house. Tighten it up around there. Tighten it up around there. Stop meddling with these people. Anyway, y'all. Let's take up a quick offering. IPV, you're here. You're here. Let's take up a quick offering while we're here. Let's take up a quick offering. A quick offering. Let's take up a quick offering while you're here. Good morning, Miss Shonda. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You know what? I don't think I gifted no memberships. These memberships will be good throughout the. Oh, maybe I can't gift them. No way. Oh, yes, I can. There we go. Let's give 5 memberships, and then I'm gonna do it again only because it's the end of the month. Oh, it ain't gonna let me do it again. You sent 10 free. Oh, okay. I did not send no free. Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I did earlier in the month. It is December. Maybe I did. Okay, DK, Miss Janetta, Miss Jean, Cheryl, and Miss Lexi. Y'all are the recipients of the memberships, of the gifting of the memberships. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Okay, y'all. Remember again, we're doing pledges of $12.12 over to the Catch app, or $6.12 over to the Catch app as well, however you see fit. Okay, $12.12 again for the month of December. Yeah, my stomach hurt. I don't know, but I'm hungry. That's terrible. That's terrible. My stomach hurt, but I'm hungry. It's weird. It's a weird feeling. Okay, anyway, y'all, I don't have anything else. That was all I had for the day. Um, to talk about those topics. Um, yeah, that's really all I had for the day. Did I have? I don't think I had nothing else. We gotta get these. We gotta get these doggone. We'll have nominations for everybody for the awards June the 2nd. I mean, not June the 2nd, January the 2nd. January the 2nd, the day before my birthday. Hey, Bama girl, the day before my birthday. Okay. Madea needs to control himself. You need to do a whole lot. You welcome, DK. You need to do a whole lot. Okay. You need to do a whole lot. So yeah, we if you're listening to me in the bushes, you are a content creator, you do speak on reality TV, you review reality TV. Please keep an eye on your emails over the next 4 days. I'll tell you that. Over the next 4 days, please keep an eye out on your email, because if you do miss this, of course, we're gonna notify you of the first round of emails. But if you miss the second round of emails, then you we just please make sure you check your emails. Okay. I don't want y'all to miss out on nothing. Don't miss out on nothing. Um, what else was I gonna say? I think that's it, y'all. I think that's it. I ain't really feeling too hot this morning. I ain't. But what I do want y'all to do, if y'all don't mind, if you don't mind, can I be? Thank you for the party blowers, the jewels. I appreciate you, DK. Thank you. If y'all could do me a huge favor and make sure you did double tap this screen. It is free. Okay. I know sometimes we do forget to double tap that tap that screen. Sometimes we forget to double tap that screen. So if y'all can do that for me, I would sincerely appreciate it. All right. All right. He's all right today. He's all right today. Not a good night, but he's all right today. Um, all right, y'all. I'm out of here. I hope you guys have a good day. I might see some of y'all out here in these YouTube the streets. But until tomorrow, I will talk to y'all later. And again, today is Saturday, right? Oh, my birthday is in a week. My birthday's in the week. My birthday's in the week. My birthday's in the week. Birthdays in the week. What? Okay. Anyway. um. Yeah, my birthday is in a week. I'm doing all this, y'all. Y'all gotta know. I done told y'all I am worrisome, and my birthday is on a Saturday. Oh yeah, I'm about to be really worrisome. Do you understand me? I'm about to be really worrisome. And no shade, y'all. I need to order me some stuff off of Amazon to get here, um, or to get to my cousin's house in time, because I need it. Okay. Uh, don't forget a king's birthday is a week from today. Okay. All right. Um, that's it, y'all. I will talk to you guys later. Y'all have a beautiful, 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 beautiful Saturday. Get out and enjoy the day. This warm weather is still everywhere. I believe this warm weather is everywhere. Dallas was 89 degrees for the Christmas holiday, which is the very first time since 2008. That is crazy. That is crazy. So it's warm out here. It may be cold where you at, wherever. Get out here to these stores, do some retail therapy, enjoy yourself, enjoy the sales, and all those good things. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.